another video. And so I hope my setup is okay. Right now I'm all over the place because I'm trying to figure out how to get everything where it needs to be. But we're gonna make it do what it do with this video. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this video. And of course I'll do a voiceover and all that good stuff. So let's go. So guys, I'm going in with my Becca primer, and I'm going to use that to place on my brows. This right here allows my brows to stay in place and last all day because I am oily, so we don't want those brows coming off. And here I'm just going in and I'm lining my brows using the L'Oreal Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette. But I'll have everything listed down below for you, so don't worry. And I normally use the Wet n Wild pencil, but I want to try something a little different. And so this pencil really shows up. Most of them that I tried didn't show up, but this one, it really does. And it also helps to put something down first before applying your pencil, whether it be a setting powder or something. And so I just chose to use my Becca, and it helped to give the liner something to stick to. And I went ahead and filled in my brows using my BH Cosmetics Eyebrow Compact. I've had it for a long time. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but you can use any brow powder if you like, or you can just fill in your brows using the pencil itself. For me though, when I go in and fill in my brows using the pencil, it tugs at my hairs on my brows. So yeah, not good. So I just go in with the powder. And here I'm just taking the shade Fawn by LA Pro, and I'm highlighting underneath my brows to give it more of a clean look, because I did not go in and like arch my brows or shape them up or anything. So I'm actually using this as to highlight and also to conceal those hairs. Above, on the top of my brows, I'm going in with my foundation shade that's exactly the same color as my skin tone pretty much, and I'm just going in to highlight the top because I don't want to have to do too much blending. And as you can see, if I use the Fawn concealer at the bottom, if I use that same product on the top, it will take a whole lot to really blend out when I get ready to apply my foundation. That's what I don't want. So I'm going in and I'm priming my eyes using that same concealer that I lined the bottom of my brow with, which is Fawn. And I'm going to use this as the base for my eyeshadow. And I just went ahead and blended that out. I went in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear to go ahead and act as a transition shade. I'm really focusing that shade on the outer portion of my eye, as you can see. And whatever's left over, I just slowly drag that into the inner portion of my eye, because I don't want the inner portion to be dark. I want more of the depth and darkness on the outer portion of my eye, and I want it to transition and slowly gradually fade into the inner corners of my eye. Now going in with my Juvia's Place palette, I'm going in with this pinkish shade. I wasn't really sure what look I was going for in this video, so I kind of winged it. And plus I was on IG Live, and I was also on Facebook Live, and also recording this tutorial all at the same time. So you see me talking, that's what I was doing. I was trying to interact with the people on Facebook and Instagram, and also get this video recorded as well. And so I'm just using that right underneath and kind of on top of that Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, so it can all blend in together. Going in with my next Juvia's Place palette, I'm going in with this pink shade, which is going to be my lid shade. Now for this video, I really couldn't get my lighting the way that I want to. As you can tell, I'm in a different location. My background is different. So I'm trying to adjust and get everything set up, but I didn't want to use that as an excuse as to why I shouldn't go ahead and get these videos back popping. So you know, we just work with what we got, you know. And I'm going in with this palette from Hush, and I'm taking the black shade, and I'm going to place that on the outer portion of my eye area. And I'm just going to slowly and lightly drag that into my crease area. As you can see, I'm keeping the brush right in my crease. I'm not going above, none of that good stuff. I wanted to add some definition to this look. I didn't want it to just be so subtle, and using a brown on the outer V just was not working. So I opted for black, and black, you know, it did what it was supposed to do. And then I'm taking a light brown shade, and to go ahead and blend those colors together, that's what I used on top of that black shade. And it kind of softened that black, and that's what I was looking for. And now I'm just going in with my NYX matte liquid liner, and this liner is perfect. The felt tip, like the brush on it, is absolutely great, and it's great for beginners as well. I would highly recommend a gel liner for beginners because you have a little bit more control. But if you are a little more advanced, then this liner is perfect. I usually use the Wet n Wild liquid liner, but this one is perfect and it dries super matte. It's awesome. Those lashes are my lashes in the style Starry. They are super cute and they somewhat natural, and I love them. They're beautiful. And now I'm going in with my JUVIA'S Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Burkina. I use a pea-sized amount of this foundation. As you can see, I'm really like happy about it. I used a pea-sized amount and it covered my entire face, and I still had a little left on the back of my hand. So yeah, great. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm putting that down first, and then I blend it out, and then I'm going back in with my Fawn. And the reason I do that is because it acts more so as a color corrector. Even though I use the color corrector, using a highlight shade under my eyes first before going in with the lighter shade helps it to balance out a little bit better, like the dark circles balance out a little bit better. And then once I place my lighter shade on top of that, it just kind of flows in seamlessly. I'm trying to explain it, but yeah, that's the reason why I do that. I layer it like that. And I just go ahead and blend that out with my damp beauty blender. And I went and grabbed my Sacha Buttercup powder. I haven't used this in ages, and I love it. I forgot just how much I love this powder. So I need to cop some more. And because it's not sold in stores or anything like that locally, nowhere, I have to order it online. So I'll go ahead and place an order for that because I need. Now I'm going to do a powder contour because I am oily. So I choose to powder contour. You know, if you want to use like a liquid contour or cream contour, then you're more than welcome to. Just don't forget to layer it with a powder afterwards so that it won't move. And I'm lightly going over my nose and contouring my nose, and I'm blending everything out. And you will see me blend so much. Like, I had to cut out a lot of my blending, but you get the point. You have to blend everything. Everything you do, go back and blend it. Just to be on the safe side. Now I'm taking that brown shade. I'm just going to smoke out my waterline using a little pointer brush and kind of combine that black liner and that brown shade together. And now I'm going to highlight my brow bones with the JUVIA'S Place Nubian highlighter and the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to take my fan brush and go ahead and, blend. I'm telling you, blending is key to everything when you want a flawless look. You don't want stuff just sitting on your skin. So you just always go back and blend with whatever you use to apply your foundation. Okay, and so I'm just going in, and as you can see, I'm blending that highlight into my skin to give it more of an inner glow appearance and not just sitting on my face. Going in with my favorite setting mist, I'm going to spray that all over my face. And I learned a little trick. So to avoid the cakey look under your eyes, I just spray a little bit on the tip of the beauty blender, and I just go back and just apply it right under my eyes where I did my highlighting and setting powder. And I blend that setting mist into my skin as well with the beauty blender to let it soak all up. And as you can see, like, the skin is just flawless, and that's what you go for. You want that flawless look. I'm going in with the crayon case liner and coffee, and this is a CoverGirl gloss truffle, I want to say, but I'll have it listed below. And I'm going to go ahead and comb my hair, get everything snatched and situated. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye-bye. I'm just trying to believe me.